Hold, traveller. Hold. Do you not see the mists? Fool. Traveller, do you not realize you tread on cursed ground this night? The mists here contain horrors that go beyond the scope of your darkest nightmares. Eldritch beings prowl beyond the veil of sanity. They need not touch you to break your mind. The mere sight of them is enough to drive most past their breaking point. There is no escape from this place. And not even death is the end. You see, the land here is cursed, tied to the blood of the necromancer who destroyed this place. Now this place is a barren waste. The souls of the dead trapped here, forced to exist in endless torment. Traveller, the mists here keep us caged, letting travellers in but never leave. There are many trapped souls here. Some, like I, are even old enough to remember the one who did this. A king of death. His narcissism caused him to pursue lichdom, destroying this place and condemning us to damnation. That is why I have pledged my existence to prevent any more from perishing in this place. Here, let me take my helm off. It would be best we get this out of the way now. Yes, my head is missing. I faced the guillotine when I dared to stand against the one who damned us. His ghouls dragged me to the town square, and suddenly I found myself dead. On the bright side, though, I don't have to worry about headaches anymore. But on a more serious note, this place is hostile. It's designed to draw the life from you. The key to surviving here is to plan, stay calm, and don't lose your head. Oh, forgive me. I have been dead for quite some time, and after a certain point you begin to develop a, morbid sense of humor. Oh, that was a good one. When you're surrounded by morbidity, you can't help but, find your own way to get by. And, what can I say? My humor helps me deal with the crippling loneliness in regards to this existence. Although an eternity here does mean I've had time to pick up a lot of hobbies. So, all clouds have a silver lining. Even if it is eternally night here. I have seen so many travellers fall victim to the mists, the monsters that prowl this place. In life, I was quite good at killing. I dare say I'd honed my bladesmanship down to a fine art. I was a swordsman by training. I even protected a royal at one point. I was truly in love with them. Call me foolish, but I was but a boy defending someone so marvelous to me. I couldn't help but fall in love with them. I only wished I had the courage to tell them before returning to this place. I didn't think my training nor skill set would come in use after my death, but life has a way with us. Or, death in this case. Oh. Where's my head? Oh, yes, I suppose that is a very valid question. After the guillotine, my removed head was taken by the necromancer as a trophy, and I've not seen it since. It is my dream that, one day I might be able to retrieve it, so that even if I cannot find peace, I might at least be whole. But for now, I will just make do with putting a pumpkin on my head when I need go to social gatherings. It's not a disheartening thought, though. It simply serves as encouragement to shepherd those unfortunate enough to come here away from the same fate. I am a firm believer in treating every day as if it were your last. Because one day you might just be right. Although technically there's never a last day here. Still, it appears I've gone down a tangent. Welcome to our eternity. It's been quite a while since a living person has wandered in here. I dare say that I thought the world outside of this realm had forgotten about us. Yes, us. There's more than just me here. It would be a rather lonely eternity otherwise. Those who died here are similar creatures such as I, or a variation of some such. It's funny. While alive, the people here virulently rejected those who were different. Now, everyone here is a variation of strange, and we are all stuck together. The irony of it all. Now, I think it best if you stay close, since the creatures in the mist are beginning to grow curious. It should be fine, just don't look too deeply into the mist, or you may find yourself lost before you have the chance to resist. Do not worry. I will protect you. Even if my appearance may be slightly disturbing to you. Well, traveller, allow me to be the first to welcome you to our town of Honeywood. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to my hometown, Honeywood. Or what remains of it. Now, don't worry yourself. The first thing we'll do once we get you back to the village is introduce you to everyone. They're a touch on the, eccentric side, but an eternity with the same handful of people will do that to you. Now, best be off. We don't want to encourage the creatures. And I have a sense we're beginning to push our luck.